Well, thanks for stopping by this episode of Bladerunner Tool Sharpenings Before and After. A gentleman just dropped by this replica samurai sword. How do I know it's a replica? I think we did something we shouldn't have done. I keep telling these guys, no matter how well I sharpen them, they are very malleable, and if you hit something with these things, they're not like a real samurai sword. They will hold up and actually cut through something. They'll bend before they'll cut most of the time. Especially when they come over, there's just absolutely nothing there. He also wants me to put a new handle on it. We're pretty chewed up here, pretty nasty. Everything is loose. I took the liberty of unscrewing the nut on here and simply pull the handle off. So I'll be making me a new wood handle for that. And I'm not real happy about how this bolster is set up. It just sits there, it doesn't go anywhere. So I think what I'll do is I'll notch the blade itself so the bolster sits on there a little bit tighter, and we'll show you our results when we return. We appreciate you sticking around this episode of Bladerunner Tool Sharpenings Before and After. That samurai replica samurai sword I was showing you a little bit earlier, or novelty samurai sword. This was the handle that we started out with, of course. It was pretty chewed up, and as you remember, I took it off and showed you the tang. Well, the tang ended up being bent. As I showed you, the entire sword was bent. So I bent all that back, being very careful with the tang area, and I made a new handle for it. Now, I made the handle out of this material right here. This is roasted flame maple. Comes from Ernie Ball Guitar Works. We've got the body of the guitar here, and then you come up here and you've got the headstock and the neck, or the neck meets the headstock. I used a piece back in here for my handle, and this is what I ended up with. I think it came out really very nice, actually. It's beautiful material. I took about 45 minutes to an hour of 500 wet dry sandpaper, put some teak oil on it, and smoothed that all out, and ground that teak oil right into it, and it just comes out this absolutely beautiful iridescent color. Now, as you remember, the bolster there was really loose. No matter how you tightened the nut on the handle, the bolster continued to flop around. So what I ended up doing was I ended up notching the knife itself, the sword itself, and this fits right onto there snugly and won't move. Then as you bring your handle up to it and you tighten your nut, everything fits into place. Everything's nice and solid. I use a chunk of old 50 or 60 year old industrial solid brass door hinge, and made my pommel. I used a stainless steel acorn nut on this one, as you see. The edge, wow, the edge just came out phenomenal on this thing. Very nice. It's just a beautiful cut all the way down. I got a little creative with this one. I did some scroll work. I left my first 2 inches. I did some scroll work, some unique scroll work there, and then about halfway down I changed it up and just did some straight scroll work, and then I tapered it down at the very end, and I left 6 inches open on the tip. And I guess that is what makes the world go around here at Bladerunner Tool Sharpenings Before and After. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hey, give us a like and share our Facebook page, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and remember, with Bladerunner, there's never a dull moment.